Sorry about that. I had to get my daggone light adjusted. So hello everyone. I'm coming back with another video, obviously, because this is part of what I'm supposed to do. So I'm just following my divine guidance. Okay, take it how you want to take it. So I had every intention of coming on here and talking and speaking about meditation because meditation is where it all started for me, you guys. It all started with meditation and how I began to connect to my higher self. But I'm going to have to talk about meditation on another video. So I'm just going to clean my aura a little bit, you guys. I got some sage here. And I know you don't have to burn the whole thing, but hey, I'm doing it. You can just burn a piece and it does the same job as you burning the whole thing, but I'm just doing this because I don't know. Okay. So, okay. So what I'm choosing to talk about instead of meditation right now is personal freedom. Now, personal freedom for me is is basically being true to thy own self. Now, did I mention this in other videos? No. I have never really truly practiced this. What I did practice was, in so many words, people pleasing. Okay? Which is one of the most unhealthiest things to do, really. I mean, I'm just being honest with you guys. It's really unhealthy. I began that as a child and I continued it as an adult. And I'm just being real with y'all. Now, because I have reached a level of my healing where I have reached personal freedom to the point where I live according to my own truths, my own rules, my own intuition. Like I follow my gut, you guys. Okay, I follow my gut now. I didn't have that a few years ago. As far as I'm gonna try to see if I can light this stove chakra candle. This is a cheap one, to be honest with y'all. Okay, lit. So what was I saying? Anyways, through my own healing, I have learned to do things my own way, and I don't care. And doing that started with me, for me, with self-love. Once I started developing self-love for myself, the personal freedom came on. Um, Granted, it's this is what am I trying to say? It just recently got to the place where it is now, as far as just me being authentic to myself, me just moving at my own pace, me not caring about people's opinions of me. And it's so freaking liberating, you guys. Like the most liberating thing ever. Because the way I was, you guys, this is how I used to be. Once I felt like a surge of judgment coming from someone, or they were getting ready to give me some unsolicited advice, a wave of anxiety used to penetrate my soul. It would make me like, if it showed on the physical side, I would be like this. I would be shaking. I would just be like a fucking wreck. When I felt like someone was getting to about to judge me or just give me some advice on whatever they felt like I needed, you know. I'm gonna just be real with you guys. I haven't worked a job since 2012. Now, maybe one or two people I've mentioned before in the past, like, you know, I wanted to find a job, but it was never something like I just constantly put out there, like, I want a job, I want a freaking job or whatever. But for some reason, people would always mention this to me because I don't work. And I guess they feel like I sit up on my fat ass and get food stamps or county money. I don't want this to go in a certain direction, so I'm pulling back because I don't, But anyways, okay, so that would be the feeling that would come over me when I would feel like somebody was getting ready to take me somewhere I wouldn't, I wasn't asking for them to take me. And, it's a very debilitating thing to be in that energy of having to expect someone to potentially give you advice or guidance for something you didn't even ask them for. And when that person is obviously having to figure out their own life and do their own thing. And I mean, and the intention, I mean, a lot of times I know people's intentions are good. Everybody's intentions are not to judge you or to, make you feel like that or whatever. I get it. I get it. I'll give you that. But some people's are. Some people feel like they sit on a pedestal because they're doing something that you're not doing. Excuse me, because they're working a 9 to 5, because they're living in a home, because they're driving a car and you don't drive, because I don't have a car either. And that's my personal truth. Okay. Um, so, when you have these type of situations, um, you know, it just morphs you into something. And the reason, just being real, I got a cup of chamomile tea right here too. But the reason why I didn't drive is because I had such a heavy anxiety on me when I would think about driving, because um, I just didn't drive. I'm not going into that, why I didn't drive or why I wasn't driving, or whatever, why I didn't get a driver's license at the typical age of 16, 17, 18 or whatever. I'm not going into all that. But, I'm just giving an example of things that I've been judged for throughout the years. Now, granted, because of some of the crucial mistakes that I have made, the lack of judgment I have used, I can understand where certain people were coming from with me. But if you were not willing to, from a place of, I want to help Kim, then you really had no time to really say anything to me. You really didn't have, that really wasn't your place. Because a lot of times what people do is they like to get in an energy of judging and talking. I was just talking to a family member about this. They like to get in an energy of just running their mouth about someone else. And I'm not saying I've never participated in that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. But all in all, you guys, I have reached a place of personal freedom, motherfuckers, and I love it. It's me not caring. It's me not even in a disrespectful tone manner, like, oh, I don't give a what you feel. It's just, this is just where I'm at, and I love it. And it's something I've really subconsciously fought for all of my life, is to be at a place where I am just, I love me. I love everything about me. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I'm just in the flow. I'm just in the flow, and I'm just want to serve my purpose in this life, and help people and heal people. That's ultimately what I want to do, you guys. That's ultimately what I'm going to do. Okay. It's to help heal people, and to get them through their spiritual, physical, and emotional afflictions. And to do it, not to charge people hundreds of dollars. No shade to nobody who you do what you need to do. You're in the flow of your own life. I'm just speaking for me. For me, that's what I want to do, because I know what healing is bringing into my life, and I know what it has brought into my life thus far. So that's just what that's what it is. Um, Personal freedom. With my newfound personal freedom, I am completely comfortable with allowing people to flow out of my life. I am also 100% comfortable with eliminating people out of my life. So sometimes people just naturally flow, and sometimes you got to give them a little nudge. You might have to do a little blockety block. And to be honest, I'm going to just tell you this, you guys. You don't have to necessarily, this is my thing. So this is just, I'm just speaking from my experience. I don't feel like in all cases that you have to tell someone that you are letting them go. If you have had more than 2 conversations with a person about certain things that they do that cross your boundaries and you don't appreciate it, and they continue to do that, then that's okay. Then you can let them go. We're grown. We're grown. You know, nothing lasts forever any doggone way. So you can't guarantee that any type of relationship, whether it be romantic, platonic, friendship, or even family, is going to just last forever. I mean, and we would love that, but that's not what it is all the time. Okay. And if a person is not in your frequency, meaning you guys are not, this is basically what I mean. You guys are not seeing eye to eye, and you're being disrespected, disregarded, and you're being deflected upon, meaning that person is making you like you're the bad person, then you got to give them the deuces. Peace. I wish you nothing but peace and love. Period. Anybody that I have split ways from, that I had to split ways from, that the universe has guided me, because I have, in the last few months, I had not let go of not one person, not one that I wasn't supposed to let go of. Every single person I have let go of, I was supposed to trust and believe that. And that is part of my personal freedom. Because person might be like, oh, well, you didn't have to do that. Well, how can you tell me how I'm not supposed to be with another individual that I had a personal relationship with, and you were on the outskirts? You were over there. You don't know every conversation. You don't know every interaction. You don't know. You don't know. So how can you tell me that I'm wrong for doing something? Like, that's absolutely absurd to me. Absolutely. At this point, I'm just me. This is me. This is the purest form of Kim. This is the most, this is just what it ain't even the most, y'all. This is just what it is with me. I'm not angry right now. I'm just speaking my truth. You know, this is my truth. You have your own truth. You choose to speak it or you choose to hush it up. That's on you. But this is me, and this is my platform. This is my Instagram. This is my YouTube. And this is what I choose to talk about. This is what I choose to do. This is therapeutic for me, and this is helping other people. And this is my gateway into getting and healing people and helping them in ways that I can help, because I have, you guys, I'm not even going there. Just stay tuned. But yeah, you guys, this is just a little something. It's a little something. So I'm going ahead and close out. What time is it? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close out because I have some work I have to do. So thank you guys for watching. Peace, love, and light. Ashe.